I do have a man who has come here into the studio, and he's got a very beautiful instrument that I'm looking at the moment here. So we'll be sharing that and more right here on the Morning Rush Market. My brother, good morning and welcome.
Thank you very much, my brother, for having me.
Yeah? What's your name?
My name is Percy Tewe.
Percy Tewe.
Yes.
What do you do, Percy?
Percy Tewe is an artist.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah? What kind of genre do you do?
I do Afrofusion.
Afrofusion.
Yes.
What does that mean exactly when people say Afrofusion? Is it like a mix masala of lots of styles of music?
Yeah, it's quite a combination of quite a number of genres put in. We've got the Afro beats, and we've got other African music put in together, and then we have sort of like a combo kind of a sound.
Oh, so you mix a lot of things.
A lot of things. Yeah.
So what else do you do besides being an artist? Do you teach music? What happens?
I teach.
Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you very much. I teach music at Tinod High School, and before that I used to work with a number of schools, but right now I'm currently teaching music at Tinod High School.
So you are a qualified music teacher?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that journey? What does it look like for one to be a music teacher?
Number one, the first thing is you need to have the passion for music, obviously.
Yeah.
And then you also need to be someone who is ready to go an extra mile, because you being an instructor, it means you need to be ahead of your students. And then you need to go to a training college. Then you train, you get trained so that you may be able to deliver to the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you brought this here. This looks like a guitar, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think I can play.
It
is official. I can play. That's as far as I can play. So yeah, let's just talk a little bit about. I'm a parent myself, you know,
Okay.
And I know many other parents are watching. We've viewed music as something that is not very, conventional in terms of careers. What is it that perhaps that you could say to parents and the students themselves?
I would say, like recently I was listening to you talking about soccer. I say music, just like soccer. Both, they involve a talent and a gift that is in a child. And when that gift is nurtured the proper way, we can have that child excel and do better, like all these big artists that we're talking about today. Everybody talks about Burna Boy. Everybody talks about, in Zimbabwe, they talk about Winky D, they talk about Jah Prayzah, they talk about Andy Murizo, they talk about Oliver Mtukudzi, the late, they talk about all those great artists. They are doing well. So I think it's all about how we nurture the talent and how we expose the talent to the right path. And that person can work wonders.
Okay. So we need to support these kids when they want to choose this.
Let's support these kids.
Okay. And then from an artist's perspective, or from a child's perspective who's interested in music, how best can they, mold themselves into a better artist, or into a good artist, as it were?
I've realized that from the few studies that I've done personally, I've realized that a lot of people who usually go far in terms of music, they expose themselves, number one, to musical instruments. These instruments, they help you in terms of your music arrangement. You can actually listen, you can actually note a very big difference between someone who can play an instrument. There is a unique sound that they have, unlike someone who doesn't play the instrument. Yes, because someone who doesn't play an instrument, usually they rely on the sound that the producer does with their computers and everything. But if I am the one playing, I can arrange my music on my own. Then I'll just give the producer, this is what I want. It becomes easy to create an identity.
So you're encouraging youngsters to actually learn how to play these instruments, or if they have a talent, they refine it and become better at it.
Exactly.
Okay. So and then in terms of the educational structure in the country right now, is it all schools that have music, or it's just it's a thing that we do for assembly and then it's done, or we've got a choir and it's done, and we never really have that continuity?
Yeah, I think somewhere there, particularly there are still some glitches in between. music, yes, it's being taken as part of our curriculum, but it's being treated as a core curricular activity. Like what we do with sports. It's not really being taken into the classroom, and the amount of attention that is being given to it. I feel like we can do better, and we can improve even the industry itself. So right now, I think in most schools, yeah, they've adopted it, but they've not fully adopted it in terms of, you look at how they treat mathematics. It's not the way that music is being treated. How they treat English language is not the way that music is being treated. So I think they already, to our kids, they would also value it the way we value it in school. If music has got 1 lesson on the timetable and maths has got 5 lessons on the timetable, it means music is being
underplayed.
Yeah.
So what would be your encouragement perhaps to the educational sector, the guys that actually run schools?
Yeah, my advice is we need, number one, to have more of these, because music is more of a practical subject. So I think we need to create a platform that exposes these kids more to music, that like the practical side of it.
Yeah.
Let's fund schools in terms of these instruments, because you realize that at some schools, most schools...
I actually grew up in a very musical and melodical city, the city of Bulawayo, but the primary schools that we went to, we really didn't have any instruments. And I remember seeing the piano for the first time in high school.
Right. You can imagine. So you see that of late, when STEM was introduced, I remember they used to donate computers to schools and everything. We can still have that in schools. Okay. Let's donate guitars, let's donate keyboard. Like you're saying, you were introduced to the piano at
high school.
High school level. Yeah. Well, so it means you lost 7 years.
I
maybe
probably could have been a better artist. But anyway, you know what? We talk too much, man. Just please, if you can do the strings a little bit for us, just a piece, before we go on a Monday, yeah, just to make the Monday not so blue.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. So I'm gonna play for you one of my songs, which I released recently, and it has been, most probably you might have come across it.
Yeah.
Amanda wana dance one moyo uchidaira rudo ibo fuseiko inilichi hona runako rudo ibo fuseiko inilichi wona sakanda nyora muhana tinona hama tivake ukama iwe apachi nangula ndichatu manume iwe tinona tete ubude munanga iwe nekuti wandasaruta pakatipe vamwe tivake muri kure kusina vamwe andikurasise sezvinoita vamwe ndiwe chote ndiwe chote ndiwe chote ndiwe chote maivalini nakupa sakandi chati koko goivoti pindai mukwasha kupinda panoda mombe panoda mateke nyandevu saimundiro juruzanare madora andindiro rusambo chisero ndichatopunya fuma chinditema.
Man, that's a beautiful song, man. What is it called, and where can people find it?
It's called Samba Wanda Sarudza. It's there on YouTube. It's there on all online platforms.
It's a very, very, very beautiful voice, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we appreciate you for being here on the Morning Rush. And yeah, we hope to see you again sometime soon.
Thank you.
And thank you for brightening our Monday. It was coming at drab, man. You know how it is. We wake up very early and we're tired. We're like, oh. So I saw Gracie here, our camera lady, enjoying the music. And I hope that you did enjoy that music as well. Thank you so much, Percy Tewe. We'll see you soon, my man.
Thank you very much.
And may God bless you.
Konapo, ipapo, ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.